Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a back to school haul. For some reason, I have been filming really late at night lately, so it is currently dark out and I'm using my light that I have. So I apologize for the lighting again. Apparently there's a new trend going around where I film in the dark. So without further ado, let's get into this back to school haul. This year I actually saved a lot of money for back to school because I had so much material that I didn't really have to buy anything from the store. The only things that I bought were pencils and a planner, so I will show you those first. So the first thing that we have are these 2 packs of just number 2 regular pencils because I honestly like these a lot more and they work a lot longer for me. So these 2 packages will probably last me all year, unlike mechanical pencils that I always seem to lose the lead for, and they just aren't my best friend. I got these for about 30 cents less than a 40 pack, and I got 8 more pencils, so that was a bargain for me. If you go to Target, just know your deals because this was an awesome deal, and it's literally just pencils, so it's fine. The next thing I got from Target is this planner. I actually needed a new planner because mine ran out of room, so I just have this planner for school that I'm really excited about because I am a very organized person and always need everything to be organized and on a calendar. So I actually already started writing. No, we are not in March, Jessica. So I already started writing like notes in my thing because like I just need to. This is my one from last year. I don't like to have calendars like this. I'd rather have them be like on different pages. So that helped me out a lot by getting a new planner. So the reason that I don't really need to buy anything this year is because I have a lot of stuff from the previous years that I bought and just didn't use. If you look at this bin, this whole container is filled with crayons and markers and erasers and glue sticks and colored pencils and highlighters and literally everything you need for back to school. And I was like, why would I go out to the store and buy a bunch of stuff when I already have it in this lovely bin? The next thing that I wanted to show you was my pencil case. I used this one last year as well, so I just thought that it's a really good size for me because it can fit my glasses and everything that I need for every day.
Are you filming?
Yes.
Okay.
Inside of my pencil case, we have some sticky notes that I didn't end up using last year. We have some pencils, pens. I have 2 red pens, a whiteout stick because I mess up. I make a lot of mistakes. Highlighters, if I haven't said that already. All of these were just from last year, so my back to school year this year is pretty easy. We have colored pencils also from last year, and I just added a couple of the ones from my bin into this so that they're just all ready to go, and I have a bunch of different colors. I have just a regular eraser. I started with one of these at the beginning of the year and had like nothing by the end of the year, so this should last me a very long time. I have a glue stick just in case I need to glue anything. I have scissors. I've had these since like the beginning of middle school, and there's no point in getting new scissors when you have them. And then I have this pencil sharpener, which I love using this. If you don't have a mini pencil sharpener, then I definitely recommend getting one because I use this thing literally all the time, and it's a lifesaver when you don't have to get up in the middle of class to sharpen your pencil. The last thing in here is just Carmax chapstick. This stuff is awesome and it gets the job done, and it's really easy to just carry in your pencil case. The other thing that I would keep in here is either my phone or my glasses, those things. I love keeping in this, and it helps me so I'm not carrying a bunch of stuff extra in my hands. I also have a lot more sticky notes just in case I run out. I always have too many sticky notes, so this is a great thing to have at home just in case I run out of them at any time during the year. I literally look like a crazy person when I hold these up, but these are all of the dividers that I have. So I really like these. These are my favorite kind of dividers, so you can just like take out the words and just put a new one in, which is awesome because then they're really easy to reuse. And I'm like, what's the point of getting new ones when I have a ton of these? I don't really like these, honestly, because you can't really take anything off unless you put something over top of it. But I'm hoping that I can just use one of these for my classes this year, since we pretty much have the same general sections in your binder. We always have a ton of paper, so I have this new packet of paper that I bought last year that I didn't end up using because I found more paper, but I also have a bunch of loose leaf paper just laying around. And then of course we have graphing paper because math is apparently necessary in the world. Another unpopular opinion about me, I love math. Math is my favorite subject. It's definitely difficult at times, and sometimes I want to just kill it altogether, but that wasn't serious. I'm not like gonna kill anyone, but math is a very tough subject, but I love algebra, so that's like perfect for me. I'm rambling too much, so I'm just gonna move on. The next thing that I have are just these binders from last year, and they're in pretty good condition still. If they weren't in good condition, I wouldn't be using them, but they still have like the same labels on the sides, so obviously I'm going to have to change them when school comes around. But these binders were really nice, so I just thought that I would keep them. They're all basic colors. We have pinks, blues, blacks. Next, we have notebooks, and a lot of them I've bought in the years to come as everything else, and I just have not used them. So we have this really, really pretty one that I will probably end up using. This one is not very pretty. It is in pretty bad shape, actually, but a friend gave this one to me, and I was like, you know what, it's a notebook, it's paper, so I can use this. And if I do end up using this one, I will probably DIY the front and make it like personal and cute, but I will wait for that. I'm not just gonna DIY it to DIY it. This is another one, just a plain notebook. This one says science on the front. I'm pretty sure I used this in previous years, but it still has a ton of paper in it, so obviously I'm going to continue using it. This one I DIY'd a couple years ago and never ended up using it, so all of these are great opportunities. This one says math on it, so I will definitely DIY the front of this one. This one actually has some pretty creepy drawings in it, so if I do use this one, like this was my math journal. In second grade, I was all over the place. Like, that's how I did math, and I have no idea how I kept anything in line. I remember when it was that easy. Doing addition, like adding money together. This is one of the drawings in this book, so I would definitely have to clean this out a little bit, but other than that, it's still in great condition. This was my English notebook last year. As you see, I did customize this one, did some designs on it, and put a quote that said, "Work hard, be kind, and amazing things will happen." Obviously, amazing things aren't happening to me right now. Someone on the back of my journal put a sticker, and it says, "Keep going," so that's your encouragement for the day. I used this much of this journal, and there's a ton left, so I'm hoping that my English teacher next year will allow me to use this one, because I would think that that's pretty stupid if they didn't. And then this was my English notebook in 8th grade, and it says, "Let's talk about it, and of course we did not use this many pages, so it has a ton left, as you've seen in all the other ones. I feel like I'm super repeating myself, but what can you do? The next thing, this is something that I keep in my locker. It holds like pencils and markers, pens, whatever I need on the go. Sometimes I put my phone in here or just whatever. And this hangs on the door of my locker so that when I open it up, everything is just there and I can just grab it and go, and it's very convenient. So if you don't have one of these, I definitely recommend getting it. I also got this from Target last year. This is my book bag. I actually had a different book bag at the beginning of last year, but then it like completely ripped in half. So I had to get a new one, and this one is holding up pretty nice. I don't have anything in it right now besides in the front pocket. I have my graphing calculator, which is also very handy for math. If you are in high school, you definitely will need a graphing calculator. I think that is everything. Thank you so much for watching. If you got this far, comment down a notebook emoji so I know you got this far and that you are ready for school and that you are a true subscriber. Honestly, I'm not even ready for school. And usually I'm super ready for school, but this summer is not long enough and it hasn't felt amazing, I guess. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, but I'm not forcing you. Do whatever you want. I don't really care. Subscribe if you want to, if you like my videos. I hope everyone has a really great school year, and if you need any more advice on how to be successful in school, or if you are a freshman going into high school and you need some advice, I will leave my how to be successful in school video down in the description below to help you out. See you in my next video.